And good Wednesday morning here on the program. I am Joe Matthews. Of course, today we're broadcasting from the pleasant studios on the 10th floor of the facility out here in the beautiful land of Flora. And I just thought it would be better to be in this room today.
Yeah.
You want me to go over? I'm going to play piano for you later on.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. We're comfy in our living room setting today.
Yes.
Where's the coffee? I mean, you're slacking, Chip.
You're the female.
And?
You're supposed to get the coffee.
Says who?
Says people that know. You're ignorant. Women are supposed to make the coffee and bring it to the king.
Where is it written?
And bring it to the king.
Where is it written in stone?
I'm the king. I know we're going to have
in your world, but not in mine.
Remember, we're going to have No King's Day this weekend.
Oh, really?
Those rallies everywhere to say that Trump can't be king, and I'm like, y'all going to start that crap again?
They're doing it again.
Yeah,
he's already king. I mean, he has brought peace across this whole entire world. Basically,
did his job. Yeah.
Everybody else needs to step up and create some peace.
And I can't. All those little things you see there that are comments.
Mm-hmm.
I see them on the screen on your shirt, but I don't see them in my normal comment box over here. I wonder what the heck this is doing. Let's go back.
I don't think I see is yourself.
There it is. I did something.
You did something good?
I did something. Okay. Andy Devine, Preach It Chip, Debbie Bragansky. Good morning. Delusional. She's talking about herself. Andy Devine, good morning. Jeff Thomas, Pearl, police driving fast on Highway 80. They always do that.
Wonder where they're headed.
James Duncan just sent us 2 cups of coffee.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Duncan.
See, somebody cares.
Who plays the grand piano? I play the grand piano. Roger McCory, good Wednesday morning. Good morning, Beth Ladner. Who else we got here? That's all I see right there. Let's go over here. There you go. Y'all hit the like, the love, the share button where everybody will know. Yesterday, I went out and got into some stuff and did some different things.
You found yourself in trouble?
Nah, sort of. I see also in the paper, I saw on the Facebook scroll, did you see picture of Taco?
No.
Pull up the chief of Flora, and he's also the constable, and he's got a picture of himself with a deer he ran over with.
Oh.
No, it's deer.
He ran over with a deer?
No, he's posing with a bow and arrow.
Okay.
But he must have run over it.
Oh.
I mean, they're everywhere.
I know. I had several jump out in front of me this morning.
Yes.
It's like, woo!
He looks like he hit it with a bow. He did pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I hate for my truck to hit one. It wouldn't do very well.
I wonder what the limo would be like, because older cars used to fare well with the deer population.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering.
Well, let's don't wonder, because it will happen to you.
No, that won't happen to me. I mean, now if you're a rodent of some type, like if you're a possum, is a possum a rodent? Oh, your education is just beyond.
Possums are pretty cool though, because they have a pouch and they carry their babies inside the pouch like kangaroos.
So that makes them a marsupial?
If you want to call them that. Are you making up words over there?
No, I'm not. I may not be saying them right, but that's that. But anyway, I mean, we know I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a full-blown idiot.
Yeah.
And yesterday, Russ Latino, good morning, Roger Matthews. What's for breakfast? Bread and water. Okay. Let's see what I got here. I wish. Could you pull it up? Did you pull it up?
Who?
Russ Latino's little
No,
thing.
I can't find. Oh, let me see.
I sent it to you in text.
You just sent it to me in text, so let me open it up. Okay.
The title of it. What was it? What was
Opinion with the debate over school, Magnolia Tribune.
And he said, and what is his title thing there that says?
It just went away.
Good morning, Rob Anderson.
Pick a side, Trump or Southern Poverty Law Center.
And see, to me, that's a misconception.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a comment under there. You can tell what side where the money is at the Magnolia Tribune. and he tried to question me on that. And I just, my thing is this. I honestly believe that it's not a Republican and Democrat issue. This is about the child.
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm asking for is for y'all to wait another year before you try to do something that you can't do.
Yeah.
There's
more important issues with our schooling and our school industry that has to be corrected before we can move forward with
consolidation will be important, and this, that, and the other. And I know people here at this station have Russ Latino on, and he seems to be a good guy. But when you take a side and you're a newspaper and you print something like that to where it's just, and it's his, I know it says it's his opinion, but the other side of that is what you're saying is incorrect because it's not. I mean, just because the Southern Poverty Law Center has now been connected to it on the against side, they're trying to sway is the Republicans of Madison County and Rankin County and the ones on the coast and all of these districts that know that they don't want school choice.
Right.
The people do, but you're trying to attach it to the Southern Poverty Law Center and Democrats through the legislative process, which of course our legislature is full of rhinos. So I don't know why you're trying to make them saying, if you're going to vote as a Republican and you are really a Democrat, you got to vote for this or you're going to look like you're with these guys. And then the Southern Poverty Law Center, y'all, I hate them. I don't like them.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea.
This is like a type of fear mongering, isn't it?
Yes, it is fear mongering. And that's what I'm saying. If your title on your post is to take people down the wrong path and scare them. And once again, I told them there is no bill. If you'll print the bill, we'll decide what's going on. But there's nothing written in stone anywhere. There is no whatever to vote on. There's nothing to call a special session over. And they said, well, Chip, it's about school choice. I said, Trump did this. He says, we're going to make it your choice. It's school choice. But what he did was close
the Department of
Education and give you the choice of how to spend your money in the state.
Right.
That's what he did. Don't take what Trump did and try to make one size fit all. Good morning, Lloyd Travis. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm offended at a level of, he said, well, I hear y'all talking about it. Well, we talk about it. We're talking about both sides. We have people in from both sides. But what we're trying to make you all understand is it doesn't fit everybody. It doesn't fit the Delta. It doesn't fix a thing in the Delta. In Rankin County and Madison County, they don't want it.
Right.
The people don't want it. But you're beating the politicians. Somebody is beating the politicians in the head with cash. And that's all they like.
Cash talks.
And so that makes me think, and I made a comment on his, he may not have gotten paid.
Yeah.
He may not have gotten paid to take that side. But every time there's a big issue that cash would be behind, he's right there. He's right there. I wonder where he was. I need to go back and research and see where he was on the big box stores versus the little
drugstores.
Little drugstores.
Pro Pharma.
I just want to see where all that is because money is the root of all evil.
Absolutely.
Okay, y'all?
Yeah.
So the money is on the school choice side right now because school choice, although we would all like to have money in our coffers, and for me in Canton, Mississippi, school choice would be great for Canton, Mississippi.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because everybody would leave the public school system and go to Canton Academy.
Yeah.
Canton Academy would grow and become bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And the school system in Canton would be purged of people that need to go. And that would be that. And I mean, and then all of a sudden the property values in Canton would increase with school choice because if you're inside the Canton school district, you're handcuffed on where your kids go to school.
That's right. Nobody wants to buy houses there.
Nobody wants to buy houses. But all of a sudden that would be open. So school choice is something that I would like for Canton, but it doesn't work. It doesn't fix the problem.
Right.
So what I'd like them to do is fix the problem. We need to shut down some of these districts, this, that, and the other. We got too many districts. We're wasting too much money. Good morning, Russell McGuffey. I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand why somebody would jump on that platform
when we're not ready.
We're not ready. And that's all I keep saying now. And Jamie Creel, that's what he's saying. We're not ready. Think about it this way. In Jackson, look at it this way. Every kid in Jackson with this program, school choice, if there's some of the good kids, they would want to move and start going to the private schools on the other side of town, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd go to Jackson Academy. You go to all those schools because it's safer. I mean, people don't, the parents don't want their kids to go to school where it's not safe, and it's just not safe.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not learning. So they move you into a private school in your neighborhood or close by. Like you'd go to Woodland Hill. I think, is Woodland Hill still around?
I don't think
that. Well, anyway, you'd go to.
Back in your day, it was
Hill,
vibrant.
Yeah. You'd go to Hillcrest and you'll go to the other private schools that are around. You'd go to some of the church schools and you would get out of the JPS system. And then that would not, the JPS system would eventually completely fail.
Correct.
Because it had no students. So that is not the answer to the problem. And that creates a real segregation then. And that's what we keep saying is because think of it this way. Every kid that's currently enrolled in school in Jackson or wherever, they get the money to go to that private school.
Right.
So that comes out of JPS's budget, okay, which they already can't manage that. So that comes out of there. And then these kids that want to pick the school, they come out of there. And everybody says, well, these schools are only so big. They'll only stay that big. No, money will make a school grow.
Yeah.
Money will make the greed of the private schools are just people, greed of people. This is money coming out of the sky. We're going to get all we can. So they would make school bigger and they'd put trailers on the lot and this, that, and the other, and everybody would grow. You say, well, Chip, you're just speculating. I trust the government and I trust money on that respect. And the government and the money, they go together and they will go wherever they can and hang out. And that's what'll happen.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's that. We got to take a break.
Okay.
We'll be back with more right here on the all-important Chip Matthews Show with the Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. Right here on the all-important Chip Matthews Show with the Dawn McKenzie on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris at Fannin Mart on the Res is quickly becoming Rankin County's go-to spot for pizza, burgers, pasta, appetizers, daiquiris, and more. Try their famous Wheel of Flavor pizza. You can add up to 3 different specialty pizzas onto one pie, such as the Margarita, Sergeant Pepperoni, Acme Beet Buster, Pig, Pesto Chicken, the Old Mexico, the Supreme, or hey, just build your own custom pizza. Acme also has a full bar with 9 different frozen daiquiris to choose from. Open daily at 4 p.m. Acme Pizza and Daiquiris.
Nick Bain served Mississippi for over a decade in the State House. During that time, he fought for our children by protecting them against explicit materials pushed by the woke agenda. He protected taxpayers by streamlining government and helped create policies that have made Mississippi better. Nick and his team at Bain Bowen will use the same tenacity in helping you with all your legal matters. Call them today at 601-953-2994. Find Nick online at bainbowen.com. That's BAIN Bowen.com.
You know what's a nightmare? We've all seen that movie where the bad guy's coming and your gun jams up. Luckily, that's just a movie, but you can't take the chance it could happen to you in real life. Hey, y'all, I'm Therese Apel from Dark Horse Press, and I've written stories about a whole lot of situations where people needed their gun to work for them. So if yours is moody or likes to jam, you need to take it to Guns and Gear. Let their professional gunsmiths look at it and fix it so it'll work when you need it. They're the absolute best at what they do, and that's why I buy all my guns from them. That's Guns and Gear in Gluckstadt. Check them out today.
Why should you choose Ceramic Air Conditioning and Heating for all service or installation? Well, they purchase all parts directly from the manufacturer. All of their factory-trained technicians have been hand-selected for skill, work ethic, and experience. There are never any hidden fees or charges. Ceramic Air Conditioning and Heating is dedicated to your complete satisfaction, and they're family-owned and operated. For residential and commercial service or installation, contact Ceramic Air Conditioning and Heating, 601-317-0729, or make an appointment through their Facebook page.
Business owners, tired of drowning in payroll, compliance, and back office headaches? P-Police has your back. P-Police can free you from the never-ending grind of employee administration, such as time and attendance, onboarding, background checks, even business insurance. While you focus on growing your business, P-Police handles the paperwork. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Partner with P-Police, locally based in Ridgeland. Visit ppolice.com and get back to business.
The mowing season is full on here in Mississippi. I'm David Frederick, owner of Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. The industry-changing Exmark Laser Z commercial mower turns 30 years old this year and has been redesigned with even more great features you just have to see. We have a sale going on with instant rebates, and 0% financing is available too. Stop by our store and let our award-winning staff show you the Exmark difference. Fredericks and Exmark, over 3 decades serving you in Brandon since 1993.
Hey, this is John with MES. That's Mississippi Energy Services. We sell, service, and install all makes and models of home and business generators. One thing that we do different than a lot of other companies is we do all the work ourselves. We don't use subcontractors. We go from the original estimate, the design, to the final product. That way we can control the quality of the job from the beginning to the end. We are online at msenergy.us.
If you had an accident and had your vehicle repaired at the insurance company preferred shop, you might consider calling Clinton Body Shop to schedule a post-repair inspection. 5 of the last 6 cars we inspected were bought back by the insurer or repair shop due to unsafe repairs. Your family's safety and your investment are at risk. You may have a diminished value claim due to repairs. Did your insurance company mention that? In Clinton and in Richland, we work for you. We take pride in perfection.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the most important part of your day. It's the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie on WYAB. And we need people to call in and talk on this subject. Let's talk on this subject. What is the judge? Mitch Tyner for Justice Court Judge telephone line.
601-879-0002.
Yes.
Y'all call in this morning and tell us what you want to talk about.
Yeah, because that's what we need to do. And the thing here on this school choice is that it doesn't exist. There is no school choice bill. There is no education freedom bill. And when people come on the radio and say things like, well, the people that are against school choice are also against freedom. You saying I'm against freedom? You have lost your mind. I believe everybody should get a chance to talk. Just like last night at CMU when they got to there was 2 of us there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where all the people from everywhere else.
I saw a snippet of you on WLBT this morning.
Well, I mean, I was half the crowd.
Yes.
Okay. So we were up there and they were going through what was going on and they were talking about the different things that are occurring, but and they were addressing some things. But the big thing is it was a very uneventful meeting. Nobody was there complaining or this, that, and the other. And they're trying to get ahead of not being sued.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because Lake Caroline.
They better get to work because Lake Caroline's on their game.
Yes, they're on it. So you gotta do it. So they're all taking that under advisement and looking at stuff. And they're looking at different ways. And there was things about certain people's bills where they're complaining that they were out of town and the water was running. Well, technically, I'm sorry. If your water's running when you leave town, that's sort of like if you leave the light on in the house.
Yep.
And you left town, you got to pay for the electricity.
That's right.
So that's that. Same for the water, but they're actually looking at giving them some kind of credit for that if it's legal.
Mhm.
So they're checking on all that. And I think that is the smart way to handle it. But of course, if they had one more chair filled in there, they'd have one more voice on that.
Correct.
And of course, the people that have to decide that are the people from City Hall in Canton. They need to put somebody on that board.
Mhm.
CMU bill is due today or it's late. And y'all don't ever want your power cut off in Canton. You don't ever want your power off. And, you know, if you have to go tower loan and get a loan, pay for it, you better go get one because that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else are we going to talk about? Trump. We'll talk about Trump for a second.
We can go to Trump.
All these people on the left are thinking that, you know, they're still attacking Trump. Why would you attack a man who has just solved a lot of problems?
Yeah.
I mean, there is no reason for these attacks. They're just like ignorance at its best. And the government's shut down, and they're looking at Trump like it's all his fault. The Democrats are trying to pin it. I don't think they're going to be able to do this. I don't think that the Democrats are going to be able to make the public believe this is Trump's fault or the Republicans' fault.
Right.
I think they need to keep it shut down as long as they can until they come to the table and do what it said. They trying to hold us hostage for this, that, or the other. No.
Yeah. Did you hear the long list of items in the billions of dollars that they want to send to other countries?
They want everything
for
back.
nothing, for no good reason.
You know, the big, beautiful bill was passed by Republicans and Democrats, right? So it passed, and that was that. So now they're trying to go back and say, well, hold on. Y'all beat us in the head with the big, beautiful deal. Give us everything back that we had in it, and let's start over.
Right.
Too late.
Yep.
Too late, Schumer.
Yeah.
Too late.
They have found their hill to die on, I'm afraid.
Yeah. And it's like all these things, you know. I was also looking at something else. What was that? That they're talking about. You have the lobbyists out in Mississippi now, the Democratic side, I guess you would say, or the anti-gun crowd is trying to bring up gun reform. And every time somebody shoots a gun in Mississippi, they all jump up and say, we need to lock down the guns. No, we don't need to lock down a gun.
No, I mean, a man was murdered with a freaking piece of rebar last week.
Yeah, in Canton.
When people have it in their heart to kill, it does not take a gun to kill. Okay.
And when we're going to take another break, and we're going to come back on the other side, and we're going to talk about the schools, I say knee-jerk reaction to shutting down all the homecomings. I think we're going to talk about that. I understand the importance of let's not be stupid and protect these people. But I don't like the appearance that you're scared. I mean, that's something that, you know, we have to get ahead of. And I mean, I don't want anybody killed, and I don't want anybody shot on drive-bys, but we can't live in fear either. Fear is not for anyone. I pride myself on, they go, Chip, you go to Canton every day, they could kill you. I'm going, yes, they could. They could kill me in Jackson too, any day.
Yep.
And it's just what it is. You cannot live in fear. When it's time to go, it's time to go. And
the
that's
good Lord protects you.
Yeah. So let's take a break. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about that for a little bit. It's time to go. And that's
the good Lord protects you.
Yeah. So let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Whether new construction or remodeling, Stephen Arrington and his team at Elite Custom Construction can design and build your dream kitchen and cabinets, inside and outside. Using high-quality products, Elite Custom Construction specializes in cabinetry and intricate millwork. Established in 2011, licensed and insured, Elite Custom Construction is your solution to your next project. Call Stephen at 601-927-0552 or visit them online at elitecustomconstruction.net.
Green's Tire and Auto on Ridgewood Road in Ridgeland can do it all. Is your check engine light on? Take it to Green's. Air not blowing cold anymore? Take it to Green's. Squeaky brakes, bald tires, misaligned front end? Take it to Green's. Green's Tire and Auto can do it all. Your car can operate just like new again when you take it to Green's. Green's Tire and Auto, Ridgewood Road in Ridgeland. Take it to Green's. 601-957-0201.
Here at Lake and Glass and Tint, we've become well known for two things: window tint and windshields. Now, when it comes to window tint, you already know that we're the go-to for home, car, and office. And as always, we offer free consultations. So if you're in the need of window tint or windshields, give us a call, 601-946-1000. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram or at lakeandglassandtint.com. Lake and Glass and Tint, where quality matters.
ABS causes mass hysteria by providing office tech that actually does its job.
Relax. At Advantage Business Systems, we know office technology isn't that exciting, but we do know it is life-changing. Work-life changing, that is. Because the latest copiers, printers, mailing machines, and even telephone systems can keep your office running smoothly. Visit absms.com. Advantage Business Systems, helping your business do business.
For decades, you've known the name Martin's for good times, great food, and the best live music. Now that's happening at two locations, downtown Jackson and Livingston. Check the websites, martinslivingstonms.com and martinsdowntownjxn.com for the many special events and live music lineups. You can chill with friends on the big patio at the Livingston location and enjoy the blue plate lunches and nightly drink specials. Martin's, downtown and Livingston.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Oh, fire woman, fire woman, fire, fire, fire. Welcome back to the program here on WYAB. It's the Chip Matthews Show with the Don McKenzie. And we were fixing to talk about the school this for a second. Now, Canton High School has called off their tailgating.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to refund the money. And I'm glad to know that they raise money doing that, where people pay $100, $150 to tailgate out in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
But the knee-jerk reaction across from the Mississippi High School Activities Council just to say, we're going to cancel homecoming activities in different places and different things and tailgating. I don't know if that is wise. I mean, it is good. It is precautionary.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the idea that every time something happens in America, like, for instance, that's just like saying school shooting in Memphis, let's shut down everything, all the schools in Mississippi, just as a precaution.
Yeah.
And I understand what they're saying, and I understand that we got to be proactive. But if the school campuses are not safe, nothing is safe.
Mm-hmm. I see the actions this weekend in a different light. I see it as a new form of suppression, and it's black on black suppression.
Okay.
They've created fear. So now they don't want to have their homecoming activities because of fear. That's suppression.
Yeah. Well, fear is fear,
Mm-hmm.
and when you get scared, that's what's going to happen. You're gonna shut down,
Mm-hmm.
get rid of this, get rid of that, until you're you're making the whole process the victim of something. You got to me, when the one guy we read that long article
Mm-hmm.
where this guy posted he was a policeman there in Canton. I don't know if he was also part of the school security program, but he was explaining, we're going to clear bags, we're going to this, we're going to that. That's what we should have already been doing. And it's like at Madison County schools up here in Madison County at Madison Central and all the county schools, they're going to the clear bags, this, that, and the other, but they're not canceling anything.
Mm-hmm.
And kids, your homecoming, your senior year, we all know that's special to you, and you don't want it to be special with a murder involved.
Mm-mm.
But you don't want to know that every time we turn around, like COVID, we all ran.
Yeah.
Everything, we always run. And it's it's a point where you got to stop and stand up
Mhm.
and say,
And
fight,
turn
fight,
around and fight.
fight, fight. And I know people are going, well, that's just you and your Republican attitude and blah, 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 and your Donald Trump. And somebody took it. Somebody took his Band-Aid off his
Oh, they
ear.
sure did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Lots of things go on around here when boss man's away.
Yeah. But the reality is, I don't think, I just don't think we need to run. I mean, I would say most of those people that camp in that end zone, I know they're not allowed to carry a gun on campus, but if they had a gun in that car, I would feel much safer with the people that were barbecuing, the parents.
Mm-hmm.
And if all the parents carried a gun to the football game,
Yeah,
I would feel very, very, very safe.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to like what
But
you
I wouldn't want to
said.
be a referee.
Right. Yeah, you better call it right.
I'm calling it right.
Yeah. Well, it's like we have talked earlier this summer that, if people carry their guns on their sides,
Yes.
this stuff stops.
In the old West, if we wore our 6-shooters,
Mm-hmm.
that would be it.
Yeah.
People go, we can't mess with him. He'll shoot us. We got to go somewhere else and mess with people.
That's
and
right.
It's also like lights. If you light up an area, especially at night, it's safer because they don't want to be identified.
Mhm.
Now, of course, they'll go to wearing masks, and masks are illegal now. And last time masks were illegal.
Or hoodies.
And then they got to where, you can still wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
But you can't wear a mask.
Yeah.
But the other side of that is I watched a guy yesterday. He's probably, I'll say he's old.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say 70. So that makes him older than me.
Just
Was
barely.
riding through
Just barely.
riding through Canton in his pickup truck, windows down.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the car, everybody in the front seat of the truck, which there were 6 people in the front seat of the truck, an old truck.
Uh-huh.
Everybody was wearing a mask. And I'm going,
Oh, you're kidding.
so technically, I understand. And they were wearing the medical mask. And so I'm
Uh-huh.
sitting there going, so technically, they're all breaking the law in the truck,
Yeah.
along with
seatbelts.
along with overcrowding the truck. But, and look, seatbelts and truck. I rode in the back of a truck all my life. I used to sell watermelons out of the back of a truck. Don't tell me. I mean, things have changed. I know that everybody wants to be in a seatbelt, but
I was coming down 49 yesterday.
yeah,
And got next to and behind and then next to a truck carrying 4 people in the bed of
Right.
the truck. And you know what was behind them
What?
and then came around them? A highway patrol.
He
He drove right there beside them.
didn't
Never
see-
gave them a ticket.
So
Didn't pull them over.
So the question is it wrong? Is it not wrong? Is it legal? Is it not legal? On a farm equipment, if that's a truck from a farm, do you have different rules on farm equipment? I mean, if you're driving your tractor on the interstate,
Mhm.
well, you can't do it on the interstate. On a highway,
Mhm.
do you have to have a seatbelt on? Do tractors have seatbelts?
Some
I
do,
mean-
but you don't wear them.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, what the heck?
That's the last thing I want on a
Joe
tractor.
Lynn said she saw a person on a bicycle wearing a mask.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah, get over yourself.
We've come so far with so many different things that we say this is this way and that is that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I just go, we need to chill out.
Yep.
We need to get back to normal. We need a complete reset to all of us sitting there going, well, when we were kids, this is what we did. We made it to adulthood that way. Let's go back.
Mhm.
Let's go back.
Mhm.
Now-
We need a reset button.
A big giant reset button, and go backwards and take all the drugs out of the food, take all the drugs out of the cars.
Yeah.
We're busting people everywhere, and you see it every day in the paper. And I don't understand if you're a policeman and you're walking up on a car that smells like dope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And at that point, are you allowed to search the car? Or if the guy hands you a medical marijuana card, is he okay?
Right.
I mean, is that?
Yeah.
Everybody else, I got my card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
sound like he'd be intoxicated.
It would be intoxicated if he was driving. Well, if he was driving, and the other 3 had medical marijuana cards and were smoking,
Yeah.
he would get a contact high to
That's
some
right.
degree. So, I mean, how do you enforce that? I mean, when you're riding in the car with open container,
Mm-hmm.
you have broken the law, right?
Well, some people say, and some police officers say not.
Right.
You know,
some
just
people
depends on who pulls you over.
Right. So if you have an open container law, that would also mean if you had a dope smoking in your car, that would be what would they call that law? Oh.
I don't know.
But I mean,
but it's not good. It's not healthy for the driver to be behind the wheel inhaling secondhand marijuana.
no. And the funny thing about it is everybody smoking dope rolls their windows down.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
So
they want to share the wealth.
So when you'll come up and you'll be 10 cars behind a car, and all of a sudden it comes, what the hell? Skunk weed.
That's some stanky stuff.
So I just sit there and I look at it and I go, what are we going to do? And this is another issue where the legislature needs to take up the laws of what we're doing. We made marijuana. First, let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
We had a ballot initiative, and the people voted to have marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And had the politicians been listening to the people, they would have passed a law, and we wouldn't have had all those lawsuits go on and on about getting rid of pot. So we got rid of pot and then brought it back because they wanted to get reelected.
Right.
So they brought back the pot, but we didn't bring back the ballot initiative. So they brought back the pot and then decided we're going to make it medical marijuana, but they didn't put enough laws in place. Because one of the things right now is that the longer it sits on the shelf, the stronger it gets. I mean, that's just the rule. You can take hemp.
Sort of like that whiskey, huh?
Yeah, that whiskey gets stronger too. But I mean, we need to go back and figure this out because law enforcement
they don't know what to do.
They really don't.
They just ignore it, like Jolene said. They just ignore it.
And some law enforcement don't ignore it,
Mm-hmm.
and some do. You know, you're playing Russian roulette on which cop's going to pull you over and what they're going to do. But they don't seem to care. And then everybody that gets caught usually has a stolen gun in there. And that's the other thing. When you go back to gun control and all of that they want to do, where they're saying, let's ban guns, only people that are illegal have guns. So you want to take them out of the hands of those of us who are responsible gun owners
and
not give us any way to fight back against the criminals with a gun.
Yep.
I mean, these are the laws that you need to be messing with instead of messing with the schools right now. You need to think about the school thing for another year, get some think tanks going, talk about some stuff, talk about it a long time. I just don't know. Whatever money you are being beaten the head with now as politicians to push school choice, it'll still be there next year.
Yeah. That might be even more.
Might be more money there. So quit. Just say, just tell the governor. Governor's been pushing it too. I'm not going to let him off the hook.
Yeah.
They're all pushing it, and I'm going, just slow down. The Mississippi Miracle worked, if you believe that.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we're going to buy into the Mississippi Miracle, why would we throw the baby out with the bathwater and start something new? Let's go to the phone. Good morning. You're on the air, WYAB.
I got a question about a law.
Okay.
Like, can you? I seen something at a high school football game in Mississippi a long time ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't really long ago. It was probably about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Mississippi public high school football game.
Right.
And I wanted to know. I saw several grown males carrying, sidearms.
But that's
in holsters at the game.
See, I would think that's legal.
Is that legal or illegal?
Open carry is legal. Some school districts ban guns on the campus, some don't. Open carry is like if we wanted to be Old West and strap a gun on in Mississippi, you're allowed to do that.
On school property.
Well, it's according to what that school district believes in. But the truth of the matter is you have the right to bear arms anywhere you go. And I promise you, if you walk on campus with a gun that's out, people will be watching you. You know what I mean?
Right, but is legal or illegal?
That I can't answer right now, and I'll research it because I'm trying to figure out. Because I heard some schools say you can't bring your guns on campus, but I've also known schools that you can carry a gun on campus because
In the state of Mississippi,
in Mississippi, and because it's legal. Open carry is legal in Mississippi. It's just like down at the fair, there were people walking the Midway who were just participants, and they weren't law enforcement, and they were wearing their guns because that is legal.
So you can go to, like, let's just say, go to a Brandon High School game with a 9mm and a holster on your side.
I'm not sure. I got to figure out what it is in that school district. If somebody in that school district want to call in and tell me, or a law enforcement person can tell me, but technically,
so the superintendent of that school district the school board determines whether or not you can do that.
Yes, I would think so. They control the laws on their campus, and so
The gun laws.
The gun law for the state of Mississippi is you can carry that gun wherever you want to.
Well, I thought you can't have a gun on educational property in the state of Mississippi if you're not law enforcement.
No, that's not correct. That's not correct.
Well, last time I checked, it was correct.
Well, I'll check it and see. But in Mississippi, open carry is legal.
Find out. Check into it too.
I will. Thanks, man. But open carry is open carry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm gonna strap on a gun and go somewhere,
it's your legal right.
It's your legal right.
Yep.
Now, if you have an illegal gun, a stolen gun, or something like that, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
These crooks and criminals that get caught with a gun in their car and they're a felon, you can't be walking
You
around with a gun.
shouldn't be having that gun to begin with.
But then the other side of that, I mean, you committed a felony and you've lost your rights.
Mm-hmm.
And but if you were wrongly accused, you should be allowed to have a gun.
Right.
What if you were a felon and you got in trouble for like a politician and you stole a bunch of money?
Mm-hmm.
No gun violence. Should you have a gun in the future?
Hmm.
No, they shouldn't. They should still be in jail.
They can't even vote.
I'm all about politicians staying in jail.
Yeah.
Well, no. For instance, up in Canton, those politicians there, they're like, they do whatever they want. They're felons.
Yeah.
And they ran for office and they're felons now. And we're going to be sentencing some December 19th, 2 aldermen and Rudy Warnock. And then, of course, Cleveland Anderson from CMU he was on that board. He is running for, he's not running for anything. He has actually filed an appeal.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel that they busted him. Let's see what we got here. Maybe somebody's got an answer. Good morning, WYAB. Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
I was gonna talk to Chip about the gun law.
Well, talk to him. I'm on the air right now.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
From my understanding is you have to have an enhanced carry to go on school grounds with a handgun, and you have to follow enhanced carry laws. No mask, no alcohol.
Right.
But the school still has the right to tell you, even if you have an enhanced, that you cannot have a handgun on campus.
Okay.
But as long as you have your enhanced concealed carry with training, and they don't have the stipulation down that you cannot have a gun on campus, if you can carry your handgun.
Okay.
Following the enhanced carry laws, you can't wear a mask, you can't be drinking alcohol, you got to stay out of provocative areas.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you.
That's the Mississippi code.
Okay. I'm going to go look at all this stuff. We're going to get educated by tomorrow on where you can carry a gun.
Yes,
but we checked to see if you can carry one at the fair, and everybody was going, you can carry one down at the fair. I said, yes, you can. Andy Gibson would never tell you can't bring your gun. So that's that.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
I got somebody, they worked on, let's say I worked for a Rankin County school and I couldn't even keep one in my car. What if I broke down on my way to work and some thug pulled up and wanted to do something bad? Well, that's what thugs do, is something bad. You're absolutely right. Okay, we're going to take our last break and be back, and we're going to talk about these subjects. as we go along right here on WYAB. Okay, we're going to take our last break and be back, and we're going to talk about these subjects as we go along right here on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris at Fannin Mart on the Res is quickly becoming Rankin County's go-to spot for pizza, burgers, pasta, appetizers, daiquiris, and more. Try their famous Wheel of Flavor pizza. You can add up to 3 different specialty pizzas onto one pie, such as the Margarita, Sergeant Pepperoni, Acme Beet Buster, Pig, 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 Pesto Chicken, the Old Mexico, the Supreme, or hey, just build your own custom pizza. Acme also has a full bar with 9 different frozen daiquiris to choose from. Open daily at 4 p.m. Acme Pizza and Daiquiris.
If you're a parent or grandparent, you should know that even though Mississippi is ranked as the unhealthiest state in the country, we have the highest vaccination rate for our children and grandchildren. Many of us blindly trust the medical establishment, and now it's time to question vaccine safety. Mississippi Parents for Vaccine Rights is a grassroots organization working to educate the public and lawmakers about this important topic. Be informed. Go to mpvr.org. Like us on Facebook to stay up to date on the latest information. That's Mississippi Parents for Vaccine Rights, mpvr.org.
Rotor's Plumbing and Pearl, your familiar plumber with these similar names. Locally owned and operated by Chris Rotor, Rotor's Plumbing is no franchise, simply lower prices and better service without the dreaded overpriced upsell. Rotor's is one of the few places you'll find that actually specialize in tankless water heater repair, as well as being your full-service plumber. And most importantly, service after the sale, meaning the techs actually answer your call, with misses averaging callbacks of 10 minutes or less. Rotor's Plumbing at roedersplumbing.com.
Dr. Mike Stonington here from Stonington Farm Grass-Fed Beef. Here in South Mississippi on Stonington Farm, our steers are grass-fed and grass-finished. No grain, no hormones, no antibiotics, no mRNA vaccines. Our grass-fed and grass-finished beef is straight from our farm to your table. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and at StoningtonFarm.com. That's StoningtonFarm.com with 2 N's. And we deliver every 4 weeks to the Jackson area. We are the grass-fed difference.
Did you know that the average 6-room house collects 40 pounds of dust each year? Local business Pure Air Consultants duct cleaning service can rid your home of the dust, dirt, and debris that may be caught in your air ducts. They can eliminate the mold, fungi, and microbes that might be growing inside your ductwork and polluting the air you breathe in your home. Mention WYAB and receive a free UV light with system replacement. Visit online at mypureairconsultants.com. mypureairconsultants.com.
High-flying thrills, challenging games, mouth-watering food, and more will be back for the 97th Annual Yazoo County Fair, October 10th through the 18th. I'm Martin McGraw with the Yazoo County Fair Association, calling out all the thrill seekers, food lovers, and fairgoers from all around to join us October 10th through the 18th at the Yazoo County Fairgrounds for fun, safe, affordable family entertainment. Check us out on Facebook or visit yazoo.org. Parking is free. Midway provided by Miller Spectacular Shows.
Doctor, AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house is frozen, 'cause my air conditioner's so. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB. Everybody seems to be calling in. I guess Mitch Steiner running for judge is good for the phone line. There you go.
Yeah.
And, and I was talking with him yesterday, and we're talking about all the things coming up with this current judges' races. And it's unique. And when we were talking about, I said, you know, you can run for Congress
and not have to live inside your district.
and then you have this other we have a judge that doesn't live inside their district, and I'm sitting there going, why would you ever appoint a judge to be a judge who wasn't a lawyer, who had no background, had not no college degree, no nothing? You make them a judge,
and they don't even live inside your
and
district.
they don't live inside that district. I don't understand that. I mean, I would think you would, as the supervisors, which of course the three supervisors were Steen, Griffin, Banks. As in, how many ways can we say, we're not going to do anything y'all like?
Yeah.
We're going to do what we want to do.
Yeah.
So we got to correct that. And Rankin County, by the way, there are no judges in the justice court system that are not lawyers.
Right. They're all attorneys.
You know, lawyers need jobs too, people.
Well, especially with the amount of money that they're dealing with now. You know, it went from what, $3,000 to $10,000.
It's going there. I don't know if it's there yet.
Yeah.
But the reality is when you want justice, you need somebody who knows the law.
Right.
And you need a lawyer in that chair. And that's just all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
What you got going? Okay, we're going to talk about this the next 2 days and make Gene happy in Ridgeland.
What's that?
Where I can say something positive about Ridgeland.
Yeah. What we're going to
They're having a nut festival.
A pecan festival?
Pecan festival. That's a nut.
Yeah, but pecan is nice.
Pecan. They're having a pecan festival, and it talks about they used to be pecan groves in Ridgeland back in the day. And you know, you had strawberries in Madison and pecans.
Yeah.
Richland. And they've been, you know, I've seen their little things around town where they adopted the pecan tree, and I kept going, where is that coming from?
Yeah.
But I have the history of it right here.
You can read it.
And
you
I'm
can read
gonna
all
read
about
the
it.
history of why we're having a pecan festival at the Freedom Park.
Okay.
Which, of course, I guess that extra 1 cent is going to some good to pay for the pecan festival.
Yeah. Hey, I got a joke for you.
I wonder if they'll have pecan pie.
I would hope so.
Good
That'd be
pecan
good.
pie. They need to have a pecan pie contest where people bring them, and then they need to have a pecan eating contest. Pie eating. And my grandmother always looks at me and said, you know, your uncle died off of eating green pecans. Well, I'm not eating no green pecans.
Yeah.
I'm eating good pecans from Ridgeland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, what kind of award did the dentist win? What kind of award did the dentist win?
I don't know.
A little plaque.
A little plaque.
Mm-hmm.
And that was brought to you by our locals dentist. Okay. This show's about over, and I'm glad it is. I'll be back at noon or not. I'm not sure yet today, but I will be back at noon tomorrow. I'll be filling in on the Lindsey Beckham show.
Yep.
But other than that, we'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. Chip Matthews and
Dawn McKenzie
on the Chip Matthews and Dawn McKenzie show on WYAB. The Clay Edwards show is next.
Bye.